Today we're going to see how the very first cameras were invented and how they actually worked. The story starts long before photography, with a simple idea called the camera obscura. In a dark room, if you make a tiny hole in one wall, light from the outside scene passes through that hole and projects an image onto the opposite wall. The image appears upside down and reversed because light travels in straight lines. Rays from the top of an object angle down to the bottom of the wall, and rays from the bottom angle up. People noticed this effect in ancient times, but the science was explained clearly in the 1000s by the scholar Ibn al-Haytham, also known as al-Hazan. The camera obscura became a useful tool for studying light and for helping artists trace accurate perspective. At first, the camera was literally a room. Later, it became a portable box. To make the image sharper, inventors experimented with the size of the hole. A smaller hole makes a sharper image, but also a dimmer one. A larger hole makes a brighter image, but blurrier. The big improvement was replacing the pinhole with a lens. A lens gathers more light and focuses it, giving a brighter, clearer image. Some camera obscuras also added a mirror set at an angle, so the image could be projected upward onto a viewing screen, making it easier to draw. But there was still one missing piece, a way to capture the projected image permanently. In the early 1800s, Joseph Nicéphore Niepce found a solution. He coated a metal plate with a light-sensitive material called bitumen of Judea. Bright light hardened the coating, while darker areas stayed softer. After exposing the plate inside a camera for many hours, he washed it with a solvent. The softer parts dissolved away, and the hardened parts remained, leaving the first successful permanent photograph. A few years later, Louis Daguerre improved the process with the daguerreotype. A polished silver-coated copper plate was sensitized with iodine vapor, forming silver iodide on the surface. After exposure in the camera, the hidden, or latent, image was developed using mercury vapor, then fixed so it wouldn't keep reacting to light. This produced a very sharp picture, but each image was a one-of-a-kind plate. So how did those first cameras work overall? They all followed the same basic pipeline. A dark box to block stray light, an opening or lens to form a focused image, and a photosensitive surface placed where the image appears. Exposure time controlled how much light hit the surface, and chemical steps turned that light pattern into a stable picture. In summary, the first camera was the camera obscura, which projected an image using a pinhole or lens. The first true photographic cameras added light-sensitive plates, allowing the projected image to be recorded and preserved. That simple combination is still the foundation of